Thomas F. Sullivan Arena on the campus of St. Anselm College for tonight's NHIAA hockey game between the Division I Nashua South Pelham Kings and your Goffstown Grizzlies. We'll do the starting lineup starting with the visitors. Starting at left wing for the Kings, number 2, Gavin Asmakopoulos. At right wing, number 4, Brendan Skelly. At center, number 9, alternate captain, Brendan Dowdy. On defense, number 16, Braden Time. Also on defense, the Kings captain, number 3, Broden Landsteiner. And in net for the Kings tonight, number 30, Ethan Robinson. And the rest of the Kings roster, head coached by Jordan Storako. Now starting lineup for your Goffstown Grizzlies. On defense, number 4, Zach Lasada. On the other side, number 2, Austin Campbell. At right wing, number 6, Tyler Lasada. At center, number 16, alternate captain Zach Curry. And at left wing, senior alternate captain number 18, Dylan Elba. Guarding the Grizzly Den tonight in goal, number 1, Kyle Bennett. And the rest of the Grizzlies, head coached by Josh Andershock. Officials for tonight's game, Mr. Shane Belanger and Mr. Andrew McDonald. If you are able, please rise and remove your hats as we stand for the national anthem. Singing the anthem tonight, a great friend of Goffstown Grizzlies hockey, 8-time world record holder with over 5,500 performances. Please welcome to the ice from Tyngsboro, Massachusetts, Al St. Louis.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
The legendary Al St. Louis getting us started here on a Wednesday night before the snowstorm. Goffstown Grizzlies hockey on the Goffstown Grizzlies hockey Facebook page and on GTV. Pete Terrier along with Paul Lassard, Paul Matatal, our executive producer. It's the Nashua South Pelham Kings in town with a record of 2-7. Paul Lassard. The Grizzlies come in 6-4-1. So another D1 opponent and another opportunity to pick up against a win against a team that you probably should take care of business against.
Theoretically, we've certainly talked about that in the last few seasons, especially this, and we've talked about this stretch that we're going into here in our last, 7 games, where they are all winnable, and we've watched other teams have that stretch at the beginning of the season, and everybody's starting to jockey for position now. It's starting. The field is starting to separate, and you're kind of starting to see who's going to be in playoffs, who's not going to be in playoffs. One of the things I was really surprised by was to see the two Nashua teams really in the bottom three in D1.
Yeah,
you would think they have a big pool that they pull from.
You know what?
But it's always by year, right?
And you know what? The big news that just came out recently over the last couple of weeks is next year there will be a co-op Nashua team. So those two programs, right now Nashua South and Pelham, only 2 kids from Pelham on this team.
Right.
They're going to merge with Nashua North. So it's going to be similar to the Manchester situation where it's going to be a Nashua co-op.
Yeah. Is Pelham still going to be part of it, or are they going to go with Salem?
Something
maybe
else. They're going to have to find something else.
Yep.
As will South Egan, because they're part of that Nashua North team.
Big night for the youngest Lassard boy here. He's been waiting to be one of the starters, and so he'll be pumped.
And he's going to be the first to touch it for the Grizzlies, and he's going to send it across the ice to his defensive partner Austin Campbell, out there playing on this front line tonight. Tyler Lassard, Zach Terrier, and Dylan Elbeg. No Sam Chapman tonight. I guess he's got a injured digit.
So Tyler had a very similar issue just a few weeks ago, taking a slap shot, and it just turned his hand a little bit different or a little weird. And he had pulled a tendon right by his wrist that swelled up, and it was really sore. And I was actually talking to Tyler earlier, and he said Sam's got almost the exact same thing.
Okay, so
I
had heard
be
it was a broken thumb.
No, well, Tyler said there was nothing broken.
Well, as we're talking about Sam Chapman's thumb, a good shot just taken by Brendan Skelly, the freshman for Nashua South Pelham, and I think it hit the post.
The crossbar, I believe.
So good chance right off the bat for this Nashua South Pelham Kings team. They've got some players. The kid, Asmakopoulos, number 2. I mentioned Skelly, the freshman, how he's very quick. Brendan Dowdy, Braden Tyne, Ethan Robinson's a goaltender we saw last year, maybe for the last 2 years.
Yeah. Do we have AJ? AJ is here. Okay, I had heard that he wasn't feeling so good. There's a whole lot of stuff going around the schools these days, so at any given time, any of these teams could lose one of their forward lines.
That one's going to go onto the South Pelham bench. It's St. Ange out there, along with Cooper Chapman and Connor Bernard. And as you mentioned, A.J. Hill playing out there with Brock Bennett. Kyle Bennett, the goaltender for the Grizzlies, getting another start. He was outstanding, 25 saves in that shutout the other night.
Yeah, he was really good. And they certainly had some scoring chances too. So it wasn't a simple shutout.
Nope. Here's Bennett trying to dump it in. He'll send it past the goaltender. It's going to be picked up there by Landsteiner.
So what do we got? We got the junior Connor Bernard filling in for Sam on this line.
Yep, so some opportunities for some of the other guys to get out there with Sam not being able to go. Hopefully he'll be back relatively soon. There's a shot that gets in on Kyle, and a rebound and a score. A shot from the right point, and Andrew Byrne was hanging out on the left side, and he just popped in on the rebound, and it's 1-0 Nashua South Pelham.
Yeah, he's the wrong guy to be leaving all alone in the slot like that. It was really just kind of a simple chip-in shot. I was a little nervous. We kind of had a good angle at it, and Kyle seemed to be screened, but he made a good save on it. He just kind of left the rebound over to his right side, where Byrne was just all by himself.
So the Kings strike first, and it's a 1-0 lead. Not even 3 minutes into this game.
Let's see,
Terrier trying to dump it to Lassard, and it's taken away. Kings knock it the other way, and Asmakopoulos trying to catch up to it. He's very quick as well.
Yep.
He sends it in front, no one there.
It's going to be a race right here.
Score by number 11, Andrew Byrne. Assist to number 5, Dan Byrne.
Ooh, Byrne to Byrne.
2 minutes, 8 seconds.
Uh-oh.
Byrne.
Ooh, I don't know who that was, but he certainly got away with one there.
Lassard pokes it forward. He brings it in himself. He's got Terrier on the right. He gives it to him. Terrier shoots a pad save, and the rebound came to the corner.
Nice play.
Terrier battling against the boards. He kicks it to Lassard. Lassard spins around in the corner, sends it behind the net to Terrier. Terrier out front to Elbeg, shoots it wide. Lassard with the rebound. He's blocked in front.
Let's try.
A couple of good chances right there from close.
Certainly.
Tipped forward by Skelly behind Kyle Bennett. And it's going to ride the boards, and Terrier picks it up. Goes behind his own net looking for an outlet. Finally sends it the length of the ice on goal.
Missed it.
Just missed it.
Yeah. So that was, you know what? That was some good offensive pressure that we just saw from that line. And I got to tell you, 6 and 16 have come a long way since Clardy and the kids right there. You know, they kind of read each other really good. They came in, they split pass. Tyler really had an open shot, but it would have gone right into his chest. And he dumped it over to Zach. Zach took a nice low shot, you know, trying to create that rebound. Tyler was right there and then circled around, and Elbeck got another shot on him. So some good scoring chances right off the bat.
Diodati just got sent off the ice for some reason.
He probably once this ref in the center puts his arm up, you can't send anybody off the bench. They can't change anymore. So that was probably what it was. Is it was a late change.
So DeRusso comes back out, and the face-off. And Cooper got tripped up. No call. It's up against the boards, and Brock Bennett trying to dig it out. He gets hit from behind by Caden Cruz, number 6. That gets up in the air. St. Ange trying to chop it down. St. Ange comes up with it. St. Ange across the ice to Hill. Hill's going to throw it in. It's going to go behind the net. A race for it. Braden Tyne trying to get to it. DeRusso battling. Cooper gets in there. In the corner, it pops free. Here's Cooper out front. DeRusso trying to back it.
That was a huge cross-check right after, too.
Tyne trying to take it out for the Kings. Tyne sends it across to Landsteiner. Landsteiner waits in the neutral zone and he dumps it in. It's going to come to Brock Bennett. Bennett flips it high in the air. Almost hit the referee. Chase for it. And they do call an icing.
Good job. Good shift right there and good pressure, especially for the freshman, Cam DeRusso. Kind of creating a couple opportunities for himself, battling it out down in the corner against Bine, I believe it was. And it came out front, and nobody really was going at it. He came all the way from the corner and created an opportunity for himself, but it was good to see them attacking the net.
1-0 Nashua South, early goal. And Lassard trying to beat everybody down the ice. He shoots it high. Elbeg into the corner. Lassard out front, Terrier feeds Elbeg backhand. It's blocked. Comes to Campbell. He'll throw it in. It's off the skate of Byrne. Sent forward. It's going to be Zach Lassard getting a stick on it. He chips it to Terrier. A little touch pass to Lassard. Yep. Lassard making moves. Lassard backhand. Rebound comes out. Elbeg gets to it. Sends it to Lassard. Tip pass to Terrier. Terrier feeds Elbeg. His shot was blocked.
Man, they're moving the puck good tonight.
Elbeg had a chance, but he just threw it right into Doughty. Comes to the other side for Tyne. He'll dump it. Zach Lassard picks it off in the middle to his brother. Quick pass over to Elbeg. He's going to dump it on goal. It bounces on Robinson. He had to gather it in and then put the glove down. Then he hit it aside to his teammate Byrne. Into the neutral zone, picked up by Cooper Chapman. 9:24 left to go in the first. Using the wall to St. Ange. St. Ange grabs it, gets pushed up against the boards. Here's Diodati in front. Gets nailed from behind by Asimakopoulos. And then cleared out. Bennett grabs it, though.
Yep.
Cooper, a little touch to St. Ange. St. Ange dumps it in on the right. 9 minutes left in the first. Here's a steal by Cooper Chapman. Feeds it in front. St. Ange trying to collect. Backhand. Knocked away. Dug out by Dio. Behind the net to Cooper. Cooper sends it in front. Looking for St. O. And the net became dislodged.
You know, I think between whistles right there, I think we saw all three lines out there, and they are moving the puck really good down in the lower slot there. They're really kind of seeing each other really well. That was a great, a great one right there with Dio. Almost had got a shot off. I think St. O might have been over in the corner looking for his half a tooth that he lost the other night.
Yeah, you ain't finding that.
No.
Here's Bennett winding up, right point, just missed it wide. Comes out, and the Kings trying to turn it into something. Nice job by Bennett to knock that away. Sent into the corner by Byrne, picked up by Brock. Over to AJ. AJ trying to skate it out, hits it to Terrier. He chops it down, heading for the corner. Terrier trying to beat him to the puck. Terrier gets bumped to the ice, and it's coming the other way. It's Byrne. Byrne passes it across off the stick of Roberge, and then knocked away by Bennett. 8 minutes left to go in the first.
Get it. Oh,
Ricochets forward, trying to chase it down. Terrier, he can't get there. So with 7:58 left, it's going to be an offensive zone face-off for them.
I'll say, I don't think they've had a shot on net since they scored the goal.
No, I think you're right.
Right? They have, so it really kind of a good turn, and I think in the first couple of minutes, they had possibly 3 or 4 pretty good shots, even some good scoring chances with that goal. But Goffstown's kind of picking up the pace here a little bit.
St. Ange throws it in left side. It's going to come behind the goaltender. Who's going to get there? Cooper. And then he get hit from behind. Again, no call. They're hitting late a lot from behind, too.
Yeah, low. I think that's what's helping them avoid a nice poke.
Zach Lassard goes after it in the corner. It's Cooper picking it up.
Uh-oh.
It's going to be Campbell. He whiffed on it. He spins around, though. Gets it forward to Bernard. Connor trying to grab it. Can't do it. Backhand in front. He was looking for Asimakopoulos. Byrne trying to backwards pass it. Zach Lassard giving him everything he can. Behind the net, it comes out front.
Uh-oh.
I don't think it got to
Nice.
Kyle that time, did it? Chased down in the defensive end by Landsteiner. He has it in the corner, feeds it forward. Asimakopoulos. Lassard after him. Now Dio after it in the corner. Lassard's going to grab it behind the net. Lassard spins around.
Kaku.
Sends it in front for Cooper. It got deflected. And then Campbell.
Where is it?
It got popped out of play.
Thought it went up. Maybe it hit the Soupy's helmet.
6:39 left first period.
Yeah, so as I mentioned it, right, then all of a sudden, then Nashua South gets a little bit of offensive zone time down there, but it was pretty good. Nice job by the freshman, Lassard, kind of battling with their alternate captain, Dowdy, down in the corner.
That one's dug out and sent the other way by Byrne. It's going to be Bennett chasing it down. It's an icing on them.
Huh.
So we'll take an offensive zone face-off here.
Absolutely. Who we got? We got ZT out there going to take it with Lassard and Dio.
So they had Elbeg with them earlier. Looks
Right.
like
I think that lines just got mixed up.
okay. There's a shot off the face-off that went a little high. Was that Tyler?
Yeah, it was.
Here's Hill.
That was kind of a fancy pass.
Bounces in front.
Oh.
Luckily for them, went right to the stick of time.
Right.
Bennett knocks the player off the puck.
Smart. Nice.
And then Terrier has it on the sidewall, tries to send it forward for Dio.
Oh.
Scooped up, taking it in. Caden
Nice
Cruz
poke.
warded off by Bennett. 6 minutes to play in the first. What was that, Paul? Offside?
Oh, I think you know what happened. It was coming up the boards, and I think it hit the hands of one of the one of the Nashua South boys.
So a break.
So it's it's kind of like go out, and normally the face-off would be out of the dot, but you'd see the kid sitting in there with it, and his gloves are hanging out over the boards.
Yeah.
So he kind of called it an intentional, and that's why it's back in their zone.
Here's Cooper with the face-off. Goes behind the net.
You know what I'm saying? No.
Sending it forward. Race forward, Roberge after it. Comes to near Kyle, but it's picked off there by Zach Lassard. He's going to wing it back the other way, looking for St. Ange. St. Ange gets it out.
Go.
Here's a 3-on-1. It's Cam Freitas. He's got Cooper over that, blocked away by Landsteiner. He just thwarted that 3-on-1 all by himself.
Yeah, it was a great poke, Jack. And
Here's
then
Lassard.
and then one run our side.
Little collision. They had a couple guys run into each other and get sent back the other way. That's their senior captain, Landsteiner, that made that play.
Who's that, number 6?
Number 3.
Oh, number 3, yep. Gotcha. Yeah, that was quite a poke, Jack, getting it away from Cam Freitas, because he definitely had, I believe it was St. O and Cooper, all by themselves on the other side of the slot. And it was a good effort. It was a good effort. He held it. I thought he held it, kind of at an appropriate time and tried to make the pass. You can't wait until it's too late. You lose the angle.
5:02 remaining.
Be nice to get this goal back this period.
Back to Bennett. Up ahead for Lassard. Can he get it? Picked off by Terrier. And then he got it taken away by Doughty. That one comes free to A.J. Hill. He's going to step in. Hill, 1-on-4. Hill had it taken away.
Yeah.
Doughty tips it forward. Asmakopoulos can't get to it. Here's Lassard, gives it to Terrier.
Dump it.
Terrier goes through
nice
3
move.
guys.
That is interference.
Being held up there.
That is total interference.
And how are they not calling it?
That is like the definition of interference right there. You know, he pushed the puck up past 3 defenders, and then it was body on body. Paul Manitow, I'm right. That is the definition of interference right there. I really can't believe they didn't call that one. But you know what? It's been both ways. There's been a couple others that were kind of let go too. So no complaints.
Dangerous as this one's picked off by Skelly. He's going to shoot it. It was deflected by AJ, and then it went flying past Bennett a little too high. Here's Lassard, grabs it on his stick. He's got Elbeg on his left. Lassard takes it in the middle. It's knocked away into the corner. Out to Elbeg along the sidewall. He'll shoot it on goal. And Elbeg somehow snuck it over the shoulder of the goaltender, Robinson. That was like a teardrop over the shoulder and in.
He was totally screened. I don't think he saw that at all. And Elbeg just kind of ripped a wrist shot. It's kind of the good side for him because he's a lefty. And it just went over the far shoulder. It was just a great shot. So there's that goal we wanted back. That's awesome.
1-1 the score. 4 minutes and 1 second, or 2 seconds left. He scored it. And it's 1-1 from Dylan Elbeg.
His last shot, he almost scored 2, and that was from the door on our bench.
Yeah. Here's Bernard. It's a 3-on-1 with DeRusso in the middle. Bernard can't get it to
he
him.
waited just a little bit too long.
Behind the net. Bernard trying to pick it up. Now DeRusso after it.
This is the big guy line.
Diodati's back there too.
Uh-oh.
Ooh. That one sent out, but Campbell picked it off and then ricocheted in. 3:20 remaining.
Goal scored by number 18, Dylan Elbeg. Assist to number 6, Tyler Lassard. Even strength goal in 10 minutes, 58 seconds. Elbeg from Lassard.
1-1 the score. Lassard on the assist to Dylan Elbeg.
Pick it up.
Here's Diodati in the corner. Nice pass to DeRusso. DeRusso trying to get it, but couldn't. Here's Lassard smartly waiting back because Romalo had the edge on him.
We just talked about it before he left the house. If they're going to pinch, be back.
Little speed by Campbell here. Had it poked away, and St. O threw it forward. 2:35 left in the period. Cooper can't keep it in. He's going to send it across to Zach Lassard. He'll dump it in. Landsteiner sends it forward for Asmakopoulos. He throws it out, and Cooper's going to dump it right back in. 2:15 left to go in the first.
You definitely see everything is really kind of, the ice is just tilted a little bit to our left.
Burns going to shoot it. Bennett makes a pad save. Asmakopoulos grabs it in the corner. Sends it behind the net. Picked off there. And then Bennett crashes hard along with Burns into that corner.
Are they brothers? They must be brothers, right?
Yeah, I would think so.
Yep. Oh, God.
That one comes to Asmakopoulos up top. Cooper takes it away.
Both seniors, too.
Hill and Bennett playing catch behind the net. Looks like the Grizzlies will get it out. And it's a nice pass off the wall by Freitas, caught by Cooper. In front to Owen St. Ange. Now Hill steps up.
Oh, he just lost
They
it.
pinched in. Bennett, the only guy back.
Oh, I think we got lucky there.
But falling down was Doughty as he was taken off for the races.
Yeah, I think we got lucky there. I think he had a bead on it. And AJ was, Brock was struggling to try to get turned around and get the advantage to get on the other side of him.
Bennett comes up with it.
Ooh.
He gets it taken away by Doughty. Doughty tripping and losing it.
Yeah, nice job by
and
the
then
Grizzlies.
Whistled out of there. And that's going to be an icing, but with 55.2 seconds, you'll take it, right? Just to stop the play.
You know what? That was a great breakout right there. It was a great lead pass by the freshman Freitas with that wall pass up to who was? Did that go to St. O? I think it went to St. O and then over to Coop.
It was
really,
Cooper to St. O.
Was it the other way?
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah.
So, but there, again, every line's really, they just look good, making the passes. They're not connecting on all of them, but they got the right ideas. Look.
Comes to Campbell, inside on the left, goes behind the net. It's going to be picked up there by Landsteiner. He'll whack it to the other corner. Lassard has it left point, sends it, trying to hit Terrier. Goes past him, and Landsteiner puts it over there to Campbell. Keeping it in, right side, Zach Lassard, 29 seconds left in the period. After it, it's Elbag, dumps it behind the net. Terrier's going to get to it. Terrier lost it. He's still battling now. Comes to Lassard. He shoots it. It's blocked. Campbell's going to grab it in the neutral zone. Campbell with Doughty. Doughty shoots it over the goal.
Nice shot by Campbell.
5 seconds left in the period.
Battling back.
Terrier's going to grab it, and this should end the period behind the net. So the Grizzlies fall behind one early, able to get one to tie it up, and we finish the first period tied 1-1.
A lot of good hockey there by Goffstown. I thought, we were looking early and seeing Nashua South is down to the bottom of the pack in the standings, but we got to remember that's the D1 standings as well.
Correct.
That's still a thing, and yeah, we've had a good record against those D1 teams so far this year, but at any time those could always turn. So yeah,
Nashua South, Pelham 1.
Just gonna hear the shots from Mr. Beal.
First period for the Kings, Ethan Robinson made 4 saves on 5 shots. For Goffstown, Kyle Bennett was 5 out of 6.
That really seemed kind of like a low number, didn't it?
Yeah, 4 saves for Robinson, 5 saves for Kyle Bennett. I thought we might have had more than that, but I guess not.
Maybe not. Yeah, I guess not. A lot of them might have missed. But again, really kind of back to, I said it a few times, all the lines were really moving the puck pretty well there. We kind of came out kind of on our heels again, but again, here we are. We're getting 2 games in 3 days here. It's the first time that we've had that, I think, all season.
Yeah.
After a game, a week off, a game, a week off, and then we're going to see it again after today. Right? We don't think we have anything this weekend, and we go off till next Tuesday.
Till Monday, yeah.
Monday. So they picked it up pretty quickly, though. About 5 minutes in, and you could definitely see the ice started shifting. And then the boys are moving the puck really good. And then each line, really nice to see all the freshmen out there moving the puck as well, really trying to create some plays. So I think we're going to see a pretty good second period here from Goffstown.
All right, after 1, it's 1-1. Goffstown and Nashua South. Pelham will take a break, come back. We'll get you second period action. We're doing it for you on Goffstown Grizzlies hockey Facebook page and on GTV.
Did you know, in 1992, after a record amount of snow, the government of Syracuse, New York, declared an additional snowfall before Christmas Eve illegal. Unfortunately, Mother Nature didn't take the threat too seriously. It snowed 2 days after the move was announced.
The Manchester Transit Authority strives to provide the best experience possible so that residents can feel comfortable while they ride with us. Before your scheduled ride, you will receive a reminder call the night prior, as well as 15 minutes prior to the bus arriving. Please be ready to board within 5 minutes from the time the bus arrives at your location. Your friendly driver will park the MTA branded vehicle as close to your door as possible, including in your driveway if able. All of our buses are comfortable and ADA accessible. If you need assistance, your driver will be happy to help you get from the door of your home up to and inside the vehicle. There is plenty of room for groceries on the bus. A small cart is allowed as long as it does not block the aisle. The Goffstown Shuttle is here to serve the needs of the Goffstown community. Give us a call today to schedule your first ride.
Creative Foods class is the second class that I offer. The prerequisite for that class is culinary skills and procedures. Culinary skills and procedures teaches you the basics. Creative Foods now will expand on your knowledge learned and become more creative with your culinary skills. It's very hands-on. We learn by doing. It's project-based learning. So we're on our feet, moving around, learning by doing. After I give the instructions, and then we talk about the recipe, and then we go ahead and prepare the food. Another unique thing about our class is this year we are going to start with our Creative Foods classes giving the National Serve Safe exam or certification, whereas it's a national test that most restaurants will give their employees, but we're going to be offering it here. Boy, is that a great thing to have when you apply for a job, just saying you have your Serve Safe certificate or taking the Creative Foods class may get you in the door at a job in family consumer science or get you on top of the stack during the interview. There is a wide variety of employment opportunities, from a line cook to management to food safety inspector to photo of making menus, nutritionalist, and I really try to encourage the students after they take Creative Foods to perhaps move over to MST, Manchester School of Technology, and there they can take classes in a more institutional type setting, a restaurant type setting in Manchester, which is a half-a-day commitment. But you don't have to go that route if you take Creative Foods. Creative Foods is kind of the next step from culinary skills and procedures. Get your elbows off the table. This ain't no horse's stable, but a respectable dining room table. Feet on the floor, back straight, never bow over your plate. Chew with your mouth closed, GHS. Take my class. This is Mr. G.
You're watching Grizzly hockey.
One game. Goffstown and Nashua South Pelham tied at 1. Even strength hockey here to begin the second period. Ethan Robinson, 4 saves in that first period. Kyle Bennett for Goffstown made 5 saves. It's Cooper Chapman, Owen St. Ange out there. St. Ange in front, trying to make a move. Got it cleared away and sent the other way for an icing. Bernard out there as well.
That was pretty close right there. He's got some speed, that Dowdy. Dowdy's, I don't think I know him. But he's pretty impressive. He was pretty tough in the corners. Got some speed. I think he had a couple of their shots in the first period. Actually, did he have the goal?
No, it was
one of the Burns, right? Yep.
It was 11. There's a shot by Lassard off the face-off that gets in on Robinson pretty quickly.
We love that one, right? We've seen that one happen a couple of times.
So Elbeg, Lassard, Terrier, the other Lassard, and Campbell on defense. Terrier in the corner tries to get it to Tyler. Sent behind the net. Elbeg's going to chase it down in the other corner. Behind the net, Terrier looking to send it in front for Lassard, who's just camped out in front. Terrier still has it. Oh, he loses it. Campbell's going to step up. He got it blocked and taking it the other way is Skelly. Good recovery by Austin Campbell, and Lassard comes over.
Nice play.
Sent it onto the stick of Terrier. It chips up in the air by Elbeg. Terrier grabs it. Feeds it to Lassard in the middle. Lassard over to Elbeg right side. Elbeg shoots it a little wide. Comes out. Terrier trying to keep it in. He can't. Dowdy pokes it forward. Bennett and Kyle had to make a save there. Went wide from Dowdy. And here comes Terrier with Lassard ahead. Terrier's going to shoot it on the goaltender. He scoops it off the ice. Ooh. And we'll have a stoppage here with 13:34 left to go in the second period, still tied at 1.
No, it's kind of dangerous what happened just right there. But we were just talking about the Dowdy, right? I just said he certainly got some speed, and he just didn't give up on that play, and ended up really creating a good scoring opportunity for himself.
Cooper Chapman on this faceoff against Byrne.
Lovely Coop.
Picked up there by Dan Byrne. Dan Byrne is 5. Andrew Byrne's 11.
Both seniors, so I wonder if they twins.
Could be twins, could be cousins, who knows?
Right.
St. Ange scoops it and throws it behind the net to Brock Bennett.
Look.
Bennett takes it with his stick out of the zone, and then he'll just dump it in towards Robinson. It goes behind the net. One Byrne tries to feed it ahead to the other, and Andrew Byrne gets it out, but it goes to A.J. Hill. He just wheels around and sends it right onto the stick of Cruz, and Kyle has to pick it out of the sky with a glove save.
Nice and calm and collected as always. He's just always, he's always Kyle.
He's even keel.
So yeah, a little bit of back and forth. It's kind of giving up a little bit of some kind of freebie breakaways there. So boys just got to be a little bit more careful coming back into the defensive zone.
Terrier takes the puck.
You must have Lazard.
Couldn't feed Tyler though, and here's a shot in front. Oh, it just went wide. Got through a lot of traffic on its way to Kyle. Elbeg's going to grab it in the corner. He'll send it to the other side for Campbell. Campbell couldn't get it clean. Terrier chops it forward. Kings keep it in. Landsteiner loses it into the corner after it Zach Lassard. Behind the net, Terrier popped it loose, and Zach's banged up with the leg. He can't get off the ice. He's trying to get in front of the net at least, put a body there. And a score and a backhand. That thing just snuck through, and it's Caden Cruz, the sophomore, number 6, with the goal to make it 2-1.
I didn't really see what happened. I think Zach and Romalo went into the corner. They had a big collision going after the puck, and then Terrier came and grabbed it and started moving on with it. But he was just kind of gimping out there in the lower part of the slot, kind of gave it up. It really wasn't much of a shot. It really just kind of trickled in, as you said, right between Kyle and the post. So we got Nashua South here up 2-1.
So second time tonight, the Kings have taken a lead with a goal early in a period. They send it forward. Asimakopoulos is going to catch up to it first. Behind the net, he throws it to the side of the net. Asimakopoulos from behind tries to throw it out front. Kept in by the Kings. Asimakopoulos in the corner, goes by Cooper Chapman. Puck comes free in the middle. It's St. Ange trying to send it forward. Now Cooper with one man to beat. He shoots it on the goaltender.
Nice shot.
And Robinson makes the save and then covers up. Cooper Chapman with a nice chance right there.
Yep, smart shot too. Kept it low, looking for the rebound. He knew he had Sino coming in right behind him. Good play.
Caden Cruz, assist to number 11, Andrew Byrne. That's an even strength goal at 2 minutes 55 seconds. Cruz from Byrne at 2:55.
So 2-1 Cruz from Andrew Byrne. So Byrne scored the first and then assisted on the second.
Oh,
Landsteiner couldn't get it out. St. Ange knocked it back. Landsteiner retreats behind his own goal, and he gets it out this time to Asimakopoulos, who has Dowdy in the middle now. Asimakopoulos fires one on Kyle, and he had to react quickly to that one.
Still doing pretty good. We're holding the blue line pretty well. We're not giving it right up. We gave up a couple of odd man rushes early. I think the D might have just pinched a little bit too much and gave up a little too much ice in the neutral zone behind them. But we just got to keep doing what we're doing, and we'll create the opportunities, and we'll be fine.
Sent into the corner, Gavin Matatal after it. He swings it to the other side, and it's going to be on the stick of Dio. Dio sends it to Matatal off the wall. He's trying to feed Lassard. Lassard gets bumped by Asimakopoulos, and then Lassard's outlet picked off by Byrne. Byrne fires it. It went wide. In front, it got blocked, I think, off of Campbell. Here comes Terrier, sends it forward.
Beat him.
Lassard can't quite get there. It was too far in front of him. And Terrier went hard into the boards, and he's slow getting up. And Lassard banging. Lassard feeds it to Dio. Dio has Terrier with him. Dio shoots. It's a pad save by Robinson. 10:18 left to go, second period. It's going to be an offside on Campbell sending it back in.
Why didn't they just give him the second to get on and get back out? Did he touch it? I didn't see it. I didn't see it, right? None of the Goffstown guys touched it inside the zone there, right? It was kind of a quick whistle, I thought.
Face off for Cooper Chapman right outside the zone. Picked up by Landsteiner. Intercepted by A.J. Hill. He's got Bennett with him. Taken away temporarily by Cruz. Picked up by Cooper.
Uh-oh.
Cruz sends it in. Bennett comes out and chops it away. In the corner, Hill just waited. Sent in front. Nice clear by Brock Bennett. After it, Byrne gets it. It keeps in.
We're lucky with that one.
It's St. Ange in front. Saved by Robinson. Bennett's going to shoot it towards the goal. It was wide.
Right there, St. Ange.
Cleared, but kept in by AJ. Sent back in. Picked off by Landsteiner. Up ahead. Unable to catch it clean.
Offsides.
Cruz. And Brock Bennett comes up with it. They do call offsides.
But they were kind of quick with that whistle, too, right? He was already heading back out on the thing. I don't know the exact ruling and exactly how that works, when you blow the whistle, when you don't blow the whistle, when you have delayed offsides. But my thought, what I always seem to see is if you're at the top, above the circles and you're heading out when the puck comes in, you don't typically get a whistle.
Griffin Wilkinson's going to grab it, send it behind the net to Austin Campbell, feeds it ahead to Terrier.
Pass.
It's a 3-on-1. Terrier with Elbeg. Terrier feeds Elbeg the shoot and the score. That was beautiful. Elbeg with his second goal of the night, and once again we're tied. It's now 2-2.
You know what? That was what I've been waiting to see that from Elbeg right there. Elbeg did a lot of work in the offseason and got himself in a really good physical shape, and that was what paid dividends for him right there. He hustled. He was good 10 feet behind ZT coming into the zone, got caught up and got there and was right there. And Zach just made a really nice pass over to him, put it right on his tape, and he put it top shelf.
2-2 the score. So Dillon scored with 4:02 left in the first and with 9:02 left in the second.
Numbers never lie. That was a great goal. Good hustle on by Goffstown. Good breakout by ZT.
Offensive zone face-off here. Terrier grabs it in the corner. Picked up there by Elbeg, looking for Lassard in front. It was deflected on the pass. And then sending it the other way, but picked off there by Wilkinson. He's got Asimakopoulos sneaking from behind. And now Campbell able to grab it. He'll send it to Terrier. Tried to hit it in midair to send it to Lassard. Batted back towards the end here. And Campbell's going to grab it. 8:23 left to go, second period. 2-2 the score. Lassard.
Goffstown goal scored by number 18, Dylan Elbeg.
Oh, he called that? All the things that really kind of got turned away. That was, I thought that was going to be a whole lot worse than what it was. I was kind of surprised he got his stick out. It looked like he was going to get it hooked up under his helmet, but, a hook's a hook, I guess, right?
Yeah.
We tie it up, and now we're going to go shorthanded, but halfway through the second period, our first penalty.
Yeah.
And we'll take it. And there's been, there's been some speed here. It's been a lot of hustle back and forth, but there's also been a few questionables. But we'll take it.
Kings trying to set it up here. They've got Dowdy up top. Sends it right side, Asimakopoulos. Spins around. That was deflected from Skelly. Back to Asmakopoulos. St. Ange is the chaser. Comes to Landsteiner. He spins around. It's going to be picked up behind the net. Skelly battling him was A.J. Hill. Sent and kept in by Doughty. Gloved by Landsteiner. Shot wide. Bennett was reaching for it. Asmakopoulos along the wall. Takes it in behind the net. He's got Landsteiner at the circle. Sends it deflected by Hill. Behind to Skelly, back to Asmakopoulos. Minute left on this power play. Landsteiner takes it to the middle, sends it back to the corner. That one's way high, and that's going to come flying out to the other end. They're going to have to chase it down, and we're able to change, and then they just turn it over. Nice. That's going to be covered, or not covered, but at least touched. Yes, steal by Terrier. Sent it forward. 38 seconds left on the power play. Here comes Asmakopoulos. Leaves it back for Doughty. Doughty into the middle. Doughty with Terrier on one leg. Shot in front, and Kyle somehow grabbed that one.
Yep, his gloves. We've seen that a lot of times this season, and even last season. He's got a quick glove, and he's usually pretty accurate. They very rarely drops it once he, when he's going to get it scooped up. So, nice save.
27 seconds left for the Kings here. Gets through Landsteiner, left side. He's going to take it behind the net. Feeds it in the corner, Skelly. Behind the net, Landsteiner takes it in front.
Nice
he
shot,
just
Kyle.
put it to the side of the net, 10 seconds left, and it's cleared away by Griffin Wilkinson.
Kyle did a good job. He was down on his leg, so he had that open spot up above his shoulder, but he stuck right against the post right there and prevented them from having being able to get a good shot. So back full strength here.
Lazard back on the ice. Grizzlies trying to take it in. It's picked off by Andrew Byrne. Elbeg throws it back in with the backhand. 5:55 left in the second. It's 2-2. Grizzlies able to kill that penalty. It's going to be an icing on them. And with 5:49 remaining in the period, we'll have an offensive zone faceoff.
So, all in all, really fairly evenly matched. A couple of mistakes on both sides, I think. That were slightly noticeable, but pretty good hockey game so far. And they're both definitely staying right with it, skating hard, and hopefully we'll see the ice tilt our favor here again.
Behind the Kings' net, trying to skate it out of there, Roberge. Up ahead, it's Byrne. Byrne trying to get by, leaves it behind. Cooper able to snag it. Oof. And Cooper trying to tip it forward for Bernard. Now back to Cooper. He's got St. O on his left. He feeds it to him. Bernard shoots, and it's just wide.
Oh, just missed wide to the right. Just a bit outside.
And Bernard, another chance in front, couldn't collect it, and they couldn't clear. Sent back in by Brock Bennett. Bernard trying to get there first in the corner. He can't. Picked up by Romalo. And then sent the other way. Couldn't get it clean to Cruz, though. And St. Ange intercepts it. And that one's going to go wide. And it'll be Brock Bennett picking it up for the Grizzlies. Under 5 minutes left in the period. Up ahead to Cooper.
Just couldn't gather it. It got stuck up right in between his feet.
Cooper
nice.
making a move
Burn.
here. It got sent back the other way. 4:42 remaining in the period. Still tied at 2. Bennett taps at the wall to Lassard, to Cooper, now to Bernard. He steps across. Bernard shoots it high. The rebound to Cooper. Cooper, someone lost a stick, one of their guys down there. And they're turning it into a chance the other way.
Catch him.
It's Doughty. Doughty's shot is blocked.
Oh, God. He's going to get it again, Tyler. Yeah. Stop skating, and then he had him. It's that Doughty again, right? He's got some speed, and Tyler definitely has the speed to match him, but he caught it all the way up to him, stopped moving his feet, and then used his stick and ended up getting him wrapped up. And I think that's called a hook too, Paul Manitola. Yeah. So it kind of sounds like there's going to be a conversation at the Lazard house tonight.
So we killed one. Let's see if we can kill another here.
Still waiting for the other Lazard boy to come back out.
Sound penalty called to number 6, Tyler Lazard. 2 minutes seconds. Lazard hooking at 10:41.
Elbeg trying to break it out, a one-man breakout.
There you go.
Oh, picked off by Campbell and then sent forward by Terrier. Trying to skate it in is Andrew Byrne. He loses it. Matatal whacks it. Elbeg gets it, and he's taking it the other way. 1-on-2. Dylan Elbeg looking for his third goal, and he
having himself a
softly throws it in.
Like it.
On Robinson.
Yeah.
Minute 17 left on the advantage for them. 3:35 left in this second period. 2-2.
I like it. This is, you know what? I like seeing the fire out of Elbeg tonight. You can tell he's feeling it a little bit. He's moving his feet. He's making some good moves. His hands look good. He's had a couple of great shots and a couple of goals. It's awesome.
Behind the net, Landsteiner after it.
Uh-oh.
Riding him is Cooper Chapman, and it's a steal. Here's St. Ange feeding Cooper. Cooper shoots it off the side of the net.
Apron.
Couple good chances here for the Grizzlies, shorthanded. Minute left on their power play. 3:15 left in the period. That one gets through the stick of Doughty. And nice job by St. O to just deflect that into the corner. 45 seconds left for them in this power play. 3 minutes left in the period. Ahead, Cooper can't get to it. It's sent behind Kyle Bennett. Brock Bennett should get it in the corner first.
30 seconds left in the penalty.
Cooper's going to get it behind the net. Cooper's going to send it to the end of the ice.
I'll burn up after that at least.
Yep. 25 seconds remaining. Robinson tips it back. After him was St. Ange. 18 seconds left on their power play. Here comes Skelly trying to work with speed. His pass too far in front of Landsteiner, and that's a shot on Robinson at the other end by A.J. Hill. And with 6 seconds left, we're going to get changed up here. And that one rolls right to the side of the net, and the penalty is killed. 2 successful penalty kills by the Grizzlies here in the second period. Shot in on Bennett. He paddles it away. Brock Bennett trying to go ahead to Diodati. It's sent back in. Off of Gavin. Now here's Elbeg. Elbeg 1-on-2. He shoots it.
Ooh,
glove
nice
save by Robinson, sprawling out.
I'll tell you, that might have had a chance too, because he was already, he looked like he raised up really high to get that with the high glove save, but he was already down pretty low, and that would have really had a good chance. And another great chance by Elbeg, moving his feet, putting some hustle, and he really ripped that shot pretty good.
Minute 58 left in the period. 2-2 the score. Keeping it in is Campbell, but he just put it right into the belly of Brian Keefe, 21. Right side, it's Cruz, taken away by Dio. Terrier making moves left side. Goes by the defense. He's got Elbeg over there. Terrier losing it. Saved in by Griffin Wilkinson. He sends it behind the net. Terrier in front for Dio to score! Nice job by Wilkinson to find Terrier, and he just tapped it forward, and Dio popped it in for the go-ahead goal. 3-2 Goffstown.
You know what? That was really was right in tune with what we were seeing in the first period. They were really getting it set up really good down in the lower slot, getting the puck down behind the net, getting the set up. Griff made a really good play back right at the point. I think he had just come out of the bench and got himself across the line. And I think Griff's going to get himself a point there. He's awesome. He's such a good kid. He deserves it.
3-2 Grizzlies have taken the lead. Minute and a half left here, second period.
Griff, the designer of the autism jerseys last year.
Yeah, he did a great job.
Yep. He's a really good kid.
In the corner. I guess there's a pasta party at the Wilkinson house tomorrow night.
They're a nice family.
Or Friday night.
Really good family.
Here's Cooper sending it forward. It's picked off by Asmakopoulos. He's going to send it ahead. They're going to wave off the icing. It's Doughty getting there.
Pete, if you don't mind, there's 1 minute left, and I'm just going to go find out what happened with Zach as he comes off.
Yeah, go ahead. I hope he's okay.
Yeah. They didn't take anything off. I just want to see why he didn't go back out. So.
Bernard will dump it in. Picked up there by Byrne. It's a steal by Cooper. Backhanded by St. Ange, and Robinson had to dive on it to cover it up with 44.6 seconds left in this period. So an offensive zone faceoff for the Grizzlies here. They're going to send Terrier, Lassard, and Elbeg back out there. Bennett and Hill, the deep pairing. Faceoff into the corner. Terrier kicks it. He grabs it in the corner. Feeds it in front. It hits someone in the back. Puck popped loose. Elbeg has it left-hand side. 30 seconds behind the net. Terrier. And a shot in front just went wide.
Diodati from Campbell at 13:26.
Puck gets sent into the corner. Bennett's going to hopefully get it first. He will. He'll reverse direction and should be able to run out the last few seconds here in this second period. And there is the horn. So after two, the Grizzlies have come back and taken a lead on a Gavin Diodati goal after Dylan Elbig scored a couple. Both of those were the equalizers. And then Diodati's the go-ahead goal with 1:34 left in the second period. And we head to the second intermission with Goffstown on top of Nashua South Pelham by a score of 3-2. We'll try and keep it here while Steve updates us on the shots on goal, the saves for each of the goaltenders. But the Grizzlies having a good second period, picking up a couple of goals after they fell behind for the second time tonight.
Television. Television.
Televisión. Televisión.
Télévision. Télévision.
Televisione. Televisione.
Τηλεόραση. Τηλεόραση.
Terebi. Terebi.
텔레비전. 텔레비전.
The Goffstown Shuttle is a comfortable and easy way for Goffstown residents to secure transportation for a variety of needs, and it's completely free. The Manchester Transit Authority is pleased to partner with the town of Goffstown to provide curb-to-curb transportation to the residents of Goffstown. We strive to bring an enjoyable riding experience that helps those in need of transportation. All Goffstown residents are welcome to utilize the Goffstown Shuttle, completely free of charge. Everything from getting groceries to needing a ride to medical appointments, Goffstown Shuttle has you covered. All buses are ADA accessible and people of all ages are welcome. Priority will be given to those over the age of 62 as well as those going to medical appointments. You are welcome to bring someone along for the ride if you would like to have a family member or friend with you. Passenger destinations are permitted within Goffstown and for medical appointments in Goffstown, Manchester, and Bedford. You can also gain access to any destination on the MTA system by connecting to Route 6 at the Shaw's Plaza. The MTA and Goffstown are looking forward to meeting your transportation needs. Give us a call now to schedule your first ride.
Students should take my class if they want to explore the world of digital creation, digital art creation. If they want to create things on a computer, but then also walk away with an outcome and a product. Students in this class have the ability to learn a new program, multiple new programs, and take those creations and put them on different objects and tools, including keychains, t-shirts, bags. They learn how to do vinyl. It's a really neat way to see digital work come to life through product and to see how you can make a creative vision of things. With Graphic Arts 1 and Graphic Arts 2, it's a beautiful transition right into the graphic design career field. Other careers that are good for the Graphic Arts class, the connection to it, are communication with any type of graphic media that can be tied over to social media as well as product media as well. And by leaving this class, you will have a basic understanding of the industry standard of those programs so that you can be a step ahead for your career choice. Something unique to the class is that it's a really, really neat way to merge the arts and technology. If you have an interest in either, it's a perfect space to combine the two. Your hand gets to touch every single work you create, and you get the opportunity to create and share your work literally throughout the world by either wearing it on a t-shirt or wearing it on a bag. Something that you've created in this class can be shared. And I think that's a really powerful thing to be able to do in education and through the arts as well, through our means of graphic arts. I'm passionate about this class. We have an incredible lab set up with the brand new technology and drawing tablets, vinyl cutters, sublimation printing. There's so many different graphic design elements and tools at our fingertips. It's just a blast to be in here, so I hope to have you there.
You're watching Grizzly Hockey.
Gets loud in here at the beginning of these periods with both teams banging the boards. It's 3-2 Goffstown on top of Nashua South Pelham. Pete Terrier, Paul Lassard, Paul Matatal here. Goffstown Grizzlies Hockey Facebook page, GTV. Double duty tonight. And Paul trying to figure out if his son, Zach Lassard, is able to continue to play. Yeah. You see him down there?
I don't see him on the bench. Someone was telling me he was going to, they were going to give him the rest of the game off. Long week, these are hard to adjust to as a freshman. Yeah. The early practice, late practice, and plus, he's got his flames going on still.
Yeah.
So he plays a lot of hockey.
He's playing more hockey than the other kids.
Yeah, he had his birthday yesterday, and he was, I'm sure he was up late. And, but he went in pretty hard with Dowdy down in the corner, and I think he got a pretty good Charlie horse. And then once he sat, they didn't want to mix the lines back up. So Gav's going to get some. Gav Matatal's going to get some playtime here the rest of the game.
So Terrier has it. He's going to try and feed it in front for Lassard. It was a little bit too quick for him. And the puck comes out to center ice. And Bennett just gets a shoulder from Brendan Skelly. freshman feeding our senior.
Oh, boy.
A little aggressive play. Hill feeds it ahead to Cooper Chapman, right side Lassard. Lassard gonna shoot it over to Cooper.
Ooh.
Cooper collected it and then shot it off the goaltender.
Nice cans, huh?
Lassard feeds it back to Cooper. It's picked off though by Dan Byrne. Ahead to Skelly. Skelly couldn't do anything with it, and AJ picks it up and feeds it to Bennett. Bennett tries to ricochet it off the wall.
Try that again.
Now it goes flying into the corner after it. It's Byrne. Sends it across to Cruz. Now Dio tries to grab it. Picked up there by St. O. St. O just tipped it forward.
Didn't want to lose another tooth.
And here comes Cooper. It's poked away from him. Poked forward after it. Andrew Byrne. He's got Gavin Matatal back and St. O. And that one was, I think, maybe deflected?
More of a field goal.
Okay.
Preparing for the Super Bowl.
Yeah, here's a penalty going against us.
That's going to be against Campbell, I think. Oh, no, he's going to call a match.
Really?
Wait a minute. Oh, he called it against Coop. I thought it was Campbell got their sticks mixed up, and they were kind of just tugging at each other. But
so it's Cooper and number 6 going in, Cruz going in.
You know what? The kid plays hard all the time. He's going to get called on those every once in a while. He's going to learn as he grows a couple inches. He's going to get called more often, I think.
So we got like 10 guys out there right now.
We're going to play line 2 and 3 at the same time.
So it is 5-on-5 here. Puck goes behind the net. Bennett's going to grab it. Up ahead, trying to connect with Tyler.
Got topped.
And they don't call an icing. Tyler gets to it first in the corner, but he got sealed off nicely. Terrier comes in to get it. It pops free. AJ steps up, sends it in front. It was deflected. Terrier in the corner. Feeds it to the other corner for Elbeg. Can't find it. Then he just sends it to point on the left to AJ Hill. Lassard trying to collect it. And take it out the other way by Braden Tyne. It's going to ricochet off the wall. Good job by Bennett to get to it and knock it out of trouble. Doughty being ridden by Terrier. Picked up there by Skelly. Shot and blocked. Terrier chips it forward. Lassard. He's ahead of the pack. Tyler ahead, alone on the goalie.
Oh,
save with the glove by Robinson.
Good shot. I thought he had him beat. Got his glove up right at the last second. That was a really nice save. Uh-oh.
Doughty the other way, makes a move. He's stoned by Bennett.
He got himself a second chance.
The follow around front, Asimakopoulos wheeled around and scored the tying goal.
Great shot by him, but that was really all Doughty down there. Doughty got his stick down there and made a quick poke at it and got it into the zone. We got back and kind of got him on his edge, and he didn't really get a great first shot, but it was kind of a juicy rebound that Kyle had let out, and he somehow stopped himself right at the far post there and got a second shot, but then regrouped himself behind and put a pretty nice pass right out front to Asimakopoulos.
That's a Greek last name, Paul.
Yes, I know, and I'm very French and Irish.
That was offside.
That was a really late whistle on it, though, I thought.
So they will still serve the penalty, and we'll get a whistle after the penalties expired.
Out. Yeah, exactly. First whistle after 2 minutes of when the penalty was.
11:30 left. They scored with 11:41 left. They've scored early in every single period. They scored 12:52 remaining in the first, 12:05 in the second, and 11:41 in the third. Grizzlies have been able to win the later part of the periods. Let's hope that's the case again.
Yep.
Campbell in the corner trying to feed it to Bernard. Campbell.
Oh! Thought he got tripped up, man. That kid was behind him.
Assistant number 9, Brendan Doughty.
Watch out.
That's an even strength
Oh, boy, Griff.
3 minutes, 19 seconds. Asimakopoulos from Doughty at 3:19.
Good job by Bernard to knock that one out,
he read it good.
out of the zone. Comes to Bennett. He'll just flip it in. Dio after it. Glove by St. O. St. O had to come off his stick.
Yeah, just couldn't settle it.
Feeding it ahead. They can't connect with Keefe.
Kept his toe
Keefe's big there, number 21.
Yeah.
Very slow skater, though.
Barely kept his toe on sides there.
Hill sweeps it behind the net. It's going to be picked up there by Bennett. That one ricocheted off somebody. It's Hill sending it forward. Lassard.
Nice pass.
On the left, trying to take it in. He spins around.
Nobody with him. Hit Zach.
Oh, behind Terrier a little bit with that pass. And here's Hill sending it to Lassard from Bennett. Lassard got bumped, and it's taken away by Andrew Byrne. Into the neutral zone, picked off by Bennett. Grabbed there by Elbeg. He'll throw it in. It's batted down there by Dan Byrne.
Nice block.
Kept in by Bennett. Sent back into the right side. Dan Byrne with it. He uses the wall looking for Keefe. A.J. Hill steps up. Terrier's going to whack it back into the corner. After it, Lassard. Can't get there first,
nice
but
play.
actually able to still take the
Zach.
puck.
Oh,
he kind of whiffed on it, sending it in front. And back the other way, it's Asimakopoulos. He's got a 2-on-2, and he shoots it. Bennett gloves it and takes it off the ice with 9:20 left. 3-3 is the score.
Smart play right there. You know, you can see it, Kyle. That's what makes Kyle right there. You know, the last goal he gave up, he kind of gave up just a kind of a juicy rebound because he let it just go off his leg pad, and that time he kind of put his glove down. He knew he was going to do the same thing, and they were coming in at it, and he gloved it instead of just letting it go.
Grizzlies trying to get it out here. Bernard loses it. Luckily, it bounced correctly for us and went out of the zone. Gavin Matitol is going to grab it in the corner. He can't get it clean on his stick, though.
Uh-oh.
Here's Doughty up top. A pass over to the right. Bennett makes a big-time save.
Yep.
Point-blank range. He just stopped that shot by Roberge.
Yeah,
or excuse me, it wasn't Roberge. It was Tyne. 16. Campbell sends it ahead.
Nice.
Campbell has Bernard after it in the corner. Campbell might get there first. He does. Whacks it to the other corner. 8:38 left to go in this game. It's tied at 3.
Somebody cover
Comes
Austin.
to the right point. Matitol fires it in. Stopped by Bernard on the way in. Now behind the net. It's going to be picked up by Doughty. He'll try and bring it with speed the other way. We've got D back, and St. O joins the fray. Nice. And a nice play by Cooper to just stop that. Sent back to the neutral zone. Grizzlies going to have it. Matitol with it. 8:07 left to go.
We need a change.
Bernard can't get it out. Yep. This time he gets it out. Cooper chips it into the neutral zone. It's picked up there by Doughty. Doughty throws it high in the air. It's going to be picked up by Gavin Matitol. He ricochets it off the wall. Grizzlies trying to collect it here. In front, Terrier picks it up. He's got Lassard in the middle. Terrier takes it to the middle. Lassard now on the right. Terrier shoots it. It's saved by the pad of the goaltender. Terrier throws it behind the net. Lassard will get it in the corner. 7:35 left to go. He feeds Terrier in the corner. Terrier spins around. Terrier still with the stick. Got poked back to the point. Taken there by Andrew Byrne. Throws it to no one. Here comes Hill. He's going to take it in with room left. Shoots it. It got by the goalie's glove.
Yeah, it was going to be wide, but.
Terrier in the corner. Tries to kick it with the skate. It comes up. A.J. Hill steps up. Lassard touch pass to Dio. He tripped. Sent it back towards Lassard in the corner. Lassard in the corner. Had it knocked away. Here come the Kings.
Uh-oh.
It's Byrne. He's got room right side. In on Bennett.
Ooh.
Shot too high.
No, it went right off the crossbar. And he's going to get called for a slash behind him. Yep. I think AJ's going to get called for a slash. Yep.
A.J. Hill?
Yeah, I don't know if he got him up here. AJ was getting beat. He knew it. He kind of took a hack at him. I don't think that's what got called, but then he was beat down in the defensive zone, and I think he got him from behind. He may have slashed him up into his hands. So, 6:47 left. Tie game when, maybe we got short-handed for 2 minutes.
Big power play for them. Brendan Doty on the face-off. It comes off the skate of Asimakopoulos and pops out.
Yep.
Doty feeds it to Andrew Byrne, picked off by Cooper, but
took a bad bounce. Nice, stuck with it. Got his stick in there. Mix it up.
Wilkinson tried to clear it out. It comes up top to out. He shoots it too high. Rebound taken. Skelly throws it to the other side for Byrne. Now Skelly against the wall. Byrne up top. Doughty back to Byrne, left point. Byrne shoots it. Bennett knocks it down. Can't keep it in his glove. Landsteiner behind the net. Feeds Skelly. Back to Landsteiner. Plenty of time on this power play for them. Still over a minute 10. Good steal by St. O. It's a 2-on-2. St. O just clears it instead of trying to take it the other way.
They needed a change right there.
Minute left on the power play. Doty with speed. Lassard after him. He skates by him. Terrier comes over and sticks it away. And Landsteiner has to retreat, and he'll dump it into the corner. Bennett should get there first behind his brother in goal. Bennett swings it to Terrier.
Look for Tyler.
Terrier throwing it the length of the ice. It's on Robinson, who stops it with 40 seconds left on the power play. 5:20 left in the game. Just kind of hanging out behind his goal, Brendan Doughty.
Burning seconds.
Takes off with speed with Terrier trailing from behind. Doughty taking it all the way in. Around the wraparound, it's blocked. Landsteiner picks it up. There's only 18 seconds left on the power play.
Just took a little bounce off of Gav's blade there.
Up top to Doughty. Back to Landsteiner. 10 seconds left. Doughty up top. Shoots it. Went wide.
Stay.
2 seconds left. There's a shot. It's gloved by Bennett as the penalty expires. 4:46 remaining.
It couldn't have been more than 1 second after, huh? A pretty good penalty kill. Hopefully that's it for that, right? We got about 4:46 left here in the third period, tied up. Been a pretty good game so far. Certainly good scoring chances on both sides, but hopefully we'll see.
Terrier waved off. Lassard comes in, wins the face-off.
We got Elbeg, Lassard, and Terrier out there who were really hot in the first couple of periods. So hopefully we can make something happen here.
Here comes Lassard with speed.
Got him.
Ahead of the pack on the left. Elbeg's there. He got it taken away, though, by Tyne. Cleared out of there. Matatall trying to send it back in. Can't keep it onside. Here comes Tyne. 4:20 to go. Tyne off the back wall. Brock Bennett grabs it. What is the call?
Who's that going to be on?
Terrier is face to face.
It's got to be a match.
The Terrier just pushes 16.
I think the call was already on Zach, so he was already going in for a rough. And I think the only reason that Zach got called for that, got the call on that one, is because he was on top. And the only reason he was is because the other kid, who was it? Tyne.
It was 16.
Tried to duck, right in front of our bench. He tried to duck under Zach's hit. And Zach had to try to get as low as he could so he wouldn't get called with a boarding. And he just ended up on top of him. And, boys will be boys.
Another power play here for them in the final 4 minutes here. And Asimakopoulos sends it to the other side to Andrew Byrne. His shot deflected. Hit high on the glass behind the net. Skelly behind the net to Landsteiner. Over to Byrne. Up top, Doughty. Doughty swings it. Asimakopoulos back to Doughty in the middle over on the left side to Byrne. Byrne back up top, Doughty. Asimakopoulos right side. Coming in, Bennett just gloves it.
Nice one.
Minute 31 left on the power play. 3:47 left in this game. We're tied at 3.
I almost said it at the end of that, after that last shot. I think about the last 6 shots have all been really, really high. And Kyle obviously caught on to it.
Clear by Campbell. That's going to ricochet around.
2 minutes for roughing at 10 minutes 44 seconds. That's Terrier. 2 minutes roughing at 10:44.
Asimakopoulos trying to bring it across. Gets to the red line. And he tries to dump it in. It was deflected. St. O trying to clear it out. They can't. Bennett should get there first. And Bennett's able to clear it out. So with a minute left, that's going to go all the way around behind the net. Robinson comes out of the goal to leave it behind for Doughty. Up a little too far, probably St. O. And they're going to have a chance to get in on the left side, Andrew Byrne. After him is Cooper. And then Bennett gets a stick on it. Kept by Doughty, Landsteiner misses wide, and then A.J. Hill can ricochet it out. He does. Nice clear. 33 seconds left on this penalty. 2:45 left in the game. It's 3-3. Once again, Doughty just kind of waiting behind his net patiently, looking to pick up some speed on his own here. 20 seconds left. He takes it to the middle. Elbeg comes over. Doughty goes around Bennett in front. Save. And another save.
Nice
that one went wide. And Bennett grabs it in the corner. 8
Nice.
seconds left,
Ooh,
cleared.
that was a late hit.
And then that's sent all the way around. This should kill the penalty here. The penalty's over. Terrier's just going to skate back onto the ice.
I think the Nashua might have got away with one right there. Skelly took a really pretty late hit on Brock Bennett there, but
Terrier picking it up, trying to enter the zone in the middle. Terrier
still out there,
still
huh?
has it.
Uh-oh.
Loses it behind the net. Elbeg comes after
boy,
it.
guys,
There's
play
going to
the
be a
puck, play the
penalty
puck,
on
play the
them.
puck.
In front. Oh, goes through the skate of Terrier. Bennett steps up and shoots it. Finally, they get it, but it's a penalty on them. It's a slash on them with 1:52 left to go. We're going to have a power play here with a chance to take the lead. Is it going to be Doughty?
Right. Yeah, Doughty. You know what? I'll tell you. Oh, maybe it's not. He's still going to be out there. Dude, Doughty has been out there since about 9 minutes left. He's been out there the whole time. That kid gets a lot of.
It's Asimakopoulos going in.
So I didn't see it. It must have been right beyond the play.
Well, we'll have a power play here essentially for the rest of this period. 1:52 left. Tie game at 3. Face-off win to Bennett over to Lassard. Lassard dumps it in the corner for Cooper. Terrier's going to get it behind the net. Terrier working out of the corner. Feeds it to Cooper behind the net. He feeds it to Campbell. Steps up. He shoots it in front. It's loose. Backhand attempt.
Nice save.
Terrier with it, sends it in front, and the net was dislodged. So with 1:30 left to go in the period.
Good little scrum right out in front of the net right there. And we certainly had some interesting opportunities, especially the, I think they call it the kick move. I think I caught.
We're going to call a timeout here, Paul.
Yep,
they're calling a timeout.
Big save by Robinson there, though. He, he did a really good post to post, and I didn't see who it was. It was a Campbell or Coop that came in, and the puck was just sitting down in the low part of the slot, right out in front of Robinson. And Robinson was able to get himself over and get his leg over and make a good leg save there. Really kind of saved the game for them. So, yeah.
This is where,
let's be honest, they got to take the advantage of this opportunity here.
Yeah, it'd be nice to have Sam Chapman available for this one.
Yeah, right. But you know what? But Coop's been playing really good. Albeg with his 2 goals and all of half a dozen scoring chances. So there's been some, there's been some good action. A couple questionable penalties, but Kyle being Kyle with some big time saves. That was another, really before we came down and that penalty got called, Kyle really had a big-time save out in front where he went post to post and kind of saved the game for us. So hopefully we're setting up a play. We've seen it happen with these guys before where they do the setup play, like you do when you're 6 years old, and you score it. So let's see what it is.
Just the way Coach Chucky drew it up, right?
You know it, yeah.
Terrier, Lassard, Cooper Chapman, Brock Bennett, Austin Campbell. Offensive zone face-off. Terrier against Doughty. Into the corner. The Kings can clear it out. It's a race for it. Campbell
nice
going
job,
against
Suki.
Andrew Byrne. Campbell tips it behind the net.
Good hustle.
Now Byrne will get to it, sends it in front, but went to Terrier, and he's going to grab it on his skate, and he throws it backhand to Brock Bennett with 1:12 left to go in the period. Bennett will try and take it in himself on the right. He does. He's in front with the puck still on his stick. He shoots it. It's deflected.
Who's back covering?
Bennett.
Nobody back covering.
Now Terrier in front to Cooper. Terrier still behind the net. He feeds him. Terrier takes it to the side. He's got a point of Campbell. Terrier feeds it. Lassard shoots it. And what's the call here? The official call, and the net got dislodged, I guess.
What's that? I have no idea what that is.
46.6. It means I'm stopping the clock, I guess. He taps his head.
When you're riding a motorcycle, it means there's a cop ahead, so you got to slow down. Just say it. Maybe may have learned that on TikTok recently. But yeah, no, I don't know. I've never seen that.
46.6 seconds left in the period.
Oh, Lassard.
Grizzlies on the power play, and they're able to clear it. And Campbell's got to get on his horse to beat Byrne to this puck.
Again.
And he
Same
does.
last time.
35 seconds left to go. Lassard. Speed and room on the left. Terrier waiting at the line. Lassard takes it behind the net. Lassard feeds it in the middle to Bennett. Couldn't collect it clean. Bennett able to keep it in. 20 seconds left. Bennett had it poked away. It's cleared to the other end, and Kyle Bennett's have to come out of his net and send it forward.
10
it's
seconds.
Campbell.
Yep.
10 seconds in the period. Yep. Campbell across the line, sent out. Terrier grabs it.
Ooh, I think that was
puts
offsides,
it on
but
the
he'll take
ice. And it's cleared out, and that's going to do it. We're going to go to overtime. Now, we will have 8 seconds of a power play when the overtime starts. It's going to be a 3-minute chill session here.
They made it interesting, that's for sure. Man, Tyler wants that opportunity back right there. That was his thing, man. He just usually he's been pretty good this year with the one-timer. And really kind of getting a rocket off, and he just settled it for a second too long, and it allowed Robinson to get back over right in front of him and kind of took his angle off and didn't really leave a whole lot of open space. But good hustle, a good power play.
8-minute overtime. First goal wins. No one scores. It's a tie. You'll take a tie, but you want the win.
Absolutely. And if I'm correct,
shots in the third period or saves for the Kings. Ethan Robinson, 10 out of 10 in the third period. Kyle Bennett, 5 out of 6.
Ugh.
Kyle for the game, 22 out of 25. Robinson, 23 out of 26. We're in a 3-minute intermission and then an 8-minute overtime period.
Okay. Mr. Beal. Yeah, you know what? Just about everybody kind of chipped in so far in this game too. I see Griff made a couple of good plays. He, I really had that assist on that last goal. Stepping out and getting that, keeping it in. Gab Matterton, he made a couple of really good plays. So hopefully we can piece something together here and be nice to get it over with early.
It looked to me like both teams are kind of getting tired out there.
Absolutely. Yeah, now was that Nashua's first penalty? I can't think of another one, right?
Yeah, I believe so. They haven't had any penalties.
Yeah, and they were just pinched out there because they were on the
well, they had
power play.
They asked Makopoulos penalty, and there was one earlier.
Okay, there was one. Okay,
where there was matching.
Oh, right. Okay, yeah. So there was no. We didn't have any power plays except for that one.
Correct.
But there was the match earlier. But I think that's what happened there is he was out and Doughty were out there for, I think they had just played their shift, that we got a penalty, they stayed out for the power play, and then they got trapped when the power play was over. They were still trapped out there, and I think that's, that was, like I said, I was fairly watching Doughty, and I'm pretty sure he was out there for about 8 minutes straight, man. That's a pretty long shift.
As I said, we will have 8 seconds of a power play here.
Yep.
To start the overtime.
Win the face-off, get it deep.
And it's Makopoulos is in the blocks for them.
Let's go.
Terrier, Cooper Chapman, Tyler Lassard, along with A.J. Hill and Brock Bennett, the 5 on the ice right here. And the Kings are able to take it in off that face-off, and a shot that went wide. And Lassard's going to get the deep rebound. Lassard chips it forward, finds Terrier, feeds Cooper.
Just couldn't settle it. Great look, though.
Knocked away. Here's Lassard! Cooper Chapman fed Lassard, and Lassard ended it 20 seconds into the overtime. The Grizzlies win it 4-3.
Great setup. That was awesome. That was, they're just kind of moving the puck. It was, I thought ZT made an incredible play, kind of picking up the puck and making and holding it in. He made a great pass over to Coop, and Coop just couldn't settle it. They went to knock it in, and it went off of one of Nashua's legs, and then Was it Zach that picked it up and threw it, or was it Coop?
I think it was Cooper that
picked it
fed
up
him
and
the
fed it
pass.
over to Lassard, and Lassard wasn't gonna settle it. Allow him to get settled again, because I saw him in between those periods. He was pretty mad at himself for not taking that one timer, and this time he took care of business, man. It's awesome.
Got the goal that mattered, and it's a 4-3 overtime win for the Grizzlies. It's now a 3-game winning streak, Paul Lassard. The second time this year we've had a 3-game winning streak. The first time was after the Portsmouth Newmarket game.
Number 6, Tyler Lassard. Final score 4-3, Goffstown in overtime.
Well, at least my oldest will be in a good mood tonight.
I think they'll both be in a good mood after that win.
Yep, that was a big win. So, you know what? Just to wrap it up real quick, because I don't want to beat a dead horse, because I think I talked about it the last 3 games. It's just an important stretch for us right here.
Yeah.
And again, yes, Nashua's, bottom of the pack, but bottom of the pack in D1.
Yeah.
And here we are now, 5-1 against D1 teams, right? And with that win, with the win tonight, I believe that as far as win-losses go, that matches us with Merrimack. I think we're 7-4-1 now. That matches us, but I think that they may have us beat with the points because of
they beat us head to head. So
that's what it was. Okay, right.
I wouldn't worry about the seedings right now.
We're doing the right thing.
2 weeks from now, we can talk seedings.
Absolutely.
Right now, you just got to pick up wins,
we
and
need the wins.
They did the job tonight. So
it was a good game.
Lassard with the game winner, 20 seconds into overtime, wins it 4-3. Paul, what are you saying to me here?
Blake, she just said that if we win Saturday, we clinch playoffs.
Well, okay. Right. There's 9 teams that make it in an 11 team.
Yeah, we don't want to be at the bottom.
You better make the playoffs.
We know that there's 2 or 3 really, really good teams at the top. And we've struggled in the first round. It would be nice to be in the middle of the pack. It's where we belong. And with this stretch that we have ahead of us, if we keep playing like this, it should be no issue.
6 games to go. Grizzlies with a big one tonight, 4-3. Want to thank Emily here from GTV for filming this thing. Also want to thank Paul Matatoff for doing what he does to get us on the air. For Paul Lassard, I am Pete Terrier. Have a good night, everybody. Enjoy the snow. There's no school. They've already called it.
They've already called it a legit snow day for SAU 19. I actually heard the call myself, and he sounded pretty excited when he was announcing it. I got to tell you, not as excited as I may have sounded when I just, Tyler just scored that goal. But, Pete, thank you so much. You're awesome at this, and Emily, thank you.
Good win for the Grizzlies tonight. We'll talk to you next time out.
Enjoy.